Fourth graders, guess what? Today, you're going to start a new unit. Yes, you did such a fantastic job with patterns that we are going to... You're getting upgraded. Today, we're going to start a unit, decimals. What are decimals? Okay, we're going to start with our place value. Let's go take a look at those place values. Fourth graders, as I mentioned, you all got upgraded. So today we're working with decimal. I love this unit. It's one of my favorite. Why? Because I get to use money. Okay, so with decimals, we're going to learn what are these place values to the right of the decimal. But let's quickly review the place values to the left. We have ones, tens, hundreds, and it keeps going. This is our decimal. This place value, the first place value to the right of the decimal, is called tens. Okay, I want you to notice the different spelling. This is tens, T-E-N-S. Now this one is tenth, T-E-N-T-H-S. These place values to the right will go in the same order as we have here. However, you must add the TH, tenths. Okay, so if this is tenths, remember this is all part of a whole. Anything to the right of the decimal is part of a whole. It means that this entire one was broken into pieces. Tenths, hundredths, hundredths. Okay. So now, before we start dealing with this money, I want to inform you of something. You are able to write place values to the right of the decimal in 3 different ways. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to write those decimals in 3 different ways. We already said one. Tenths. If we have 1/10, how do we represent that into a fraction? That means we took 1 out of 10. Our denominator is what it's going to tell our place value. So we have 1, numerator is how many pieces we took, and then 10th, denominator, how many pieces it was broken into. To write it in decimal form, you put your decimal, and then you write whatever number is taking place in the tenths. Here we have 1. So I'm going to decimal 1. Same thing with the hundreds. We are taking 1 out of 100. So we put 1, which is our numerator, and hundredths, which is our denominator. It's how many pieces it was cut into. When we are writing in decimal form, what we do is that we need to have the 0 to hold that place value. So we put our decimal 0, 1. This tells me it's in the hundredths place value. Want to make something clear? When we are working with numbers to the right of the decimal, if there is a 0 in front of the number, it is holding a place value. It is holding a place value. Okay, so some of the noticings that I have here is that, I see to the left of the decimal, the more we move into our place value, so when we go from ones to tens to hundreds, the numbers are worth more, right? A $10 bill is worth more than a $1 bill. And a $100 bill is worth much more than a $1 bill. However, when we're working with decimal, the bigger the number, the less the value. I need 10 tenths to make a whole, and I need 100 hundredths to make a whole. Interesting. Let's dive a little deeper into this. All right, 4th graders, so I went around and I started looking for things. I saw this wonderful stone. Let's see, what is 1/10? Absolutely, that is 1/10. So how can we write 1/10 in word form, fraction, and decimal? You rock, awesome job. Okay, now we're back with money. I want to know how much would it be if I take 3 parts of this 100. So how much would I have if I take 3 parts of this 100?
Mommy, you have money? What's all this money doing here? Is that a decimal? A 4th grade learn about decimals?